I'm Optimus Prime.
For the lulz, pound.
Wait a minute, I'm just coming live and people are pounding me?
That's what she said.
Cito's being my bully and pounding me. Thank you very much for the 6-month sub. I appreciate that. He used the Prime, as did Sean Paxlayer with his 15-month sub. Thank you much for that. Sean Paxlayer adds a gift, and he's sleeping with the enemy as that one lands on Sir Pug and Miami's top prospect, Reddit. The squatty getting the gifted sub there. Thank you for doing the gift. It might count as collusion. Who knows? Who knows? Again, Cito with the 6-month sub in Twins. 12 months, and he does it in tier 2 style, which means a +3 in the boost department. Again, for more information on that, that is all inside of the Discord. And an even better segue into tonight is Rob Deere in the Headlights will drop his 7-month sub. Prospect in the Los Angeles Dodgers system. We're going to get to see the Dodgers this evening as they start to preview a bit of their 2026 lineup, or so they have told us. They want to take a peek at what they've got. Meanwhile, those Giants, it is far from over for them. They got a shot here, gang. We'll see if the Dodgers can thwart them. This is the final game of this series that we will be watching. Series is split thus far. Let's see who wins the Battle of Los Angeles.
Let's go while we're young.
Well, Christ. I'm just trying to do my opening tease. But if you say so, let go!
Welcome. Come in. Fresh victims for my ever-growing army of the undead.
Sir, you have to let go of the button.
Oh, son of a bitch.
One of these days, I tell ya. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, Wednesday night edition. Kamish LB here with you. Good to see you. Sorry we missed you the last couple of days. Monday was supposed to be the day, and I worked very late. I got home after stream time would have started, so I pushed her to Tuesday. And I totally forgot that it was this week that my son had a jazz concert that he had to do. I will post at least one of those videos on the Discord soon, so you can see the Dominator, or the left fielder for the Cardinals. When he's not on the ice, this is the other thing he loves doing. It was nothing fast. He had fun with it. He got to do some cowbell as well. And of course, my dad and I look at each other and I say, I got a fever. And the prescription is more cowbell. Well, it was. And my son provided. So it was good. So with having screwed that up, that means we ended up simming off stream yesterday. That's complete commish derp, which gives Yosemite Sam his cue.
You idiot.
Indeed. 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 We're professionals around here. Hey, how are you? It is the eMLB game of the night. We've got 4 days to sim. 1 day of day 1 is going to be when we will do this particular game, because Goofy me, I didn't update Stats Plus, now updated, and I thought we had a full schedule available for them. No, they only have one game left. We prayed for no rain out. We didn't get a rain out when I went to do the preview, so I stayed right here. So yes, we will not be checking anything prior. We will look at the out-of-town matchups when we go into the game so you guys can see what's going on elsewhere. But for more information, the website is updated. Stats Plus is updated. Stats Plus is updated, so you can check both of those out. I feel like my bot's running a little slow here, but say like air, we'll make the most of it. Here for a good time, not a long time today. Well, we'll do our best, but you won't find our phone number on a bathroom stall, we assure you. Royals looking to jump into second place. Ooh, keep an eye on that as we look at the out-of-town scoreboard. So again, good to have you all here. We're going to jump right into tonight's game of the night. Again, because we didn't want to take the risks. If it rained out, we wouldn't have had a backup plan. So there I go. I remove myself from the equation. Let's start to look at this. Lineups are already in place based on what both teams have told me. So just going to double check with them. Hello, gentlemen. Sean Paxler and Chris Holland have already checked in with me on Twitch Whisper. Great. So we'll start with Sean P. Any last minute change you would like to do here, sir? While you figure that out, we will check the lineup. Jandy Ronson still suffering from a little bit of a hand issue. He did have it in that last game that you saw. If you were here on Sunday, Johnson pitched through his hand soreness, earned his first loss of his career. Still looking for that first win for him. Logan Chapman. Chapman pitched last on the 23rd. He has given up runs in his last 2 appearances that he's been in. Still a mid-3 ERA, 4-0 record on the year for him. Whip is still definitely above average. Chapman been a reliable source when called upon by the Giants this year. Giants come into this one winning 7 of their last 10. Most important statistic to know, since July 1st, San Francisco is 30-18. 6 games out in the wild card here with the whole month of September to go. They still got a shot, gang. They still do. RJ Frere, the Canadian, we saw him last where he didn't get anybody out. Allowed 2 hits, 2 walks. Everybody scored in that instance. ERA did go up on that, almost a half run. He's now at 3.27 through 58 appearances this year. Logan Harasta. The last pitching on the 23rd. He has not given up an earned run in a bit. To be exact, he has gone 5 games with a scoreless streak, which realistically means 5 1/3 innings of work that he has gone without allowing an earned run here to this point. Sean Shelley did pitch in yesterday's game, inning in the 3rd, giving up a hit, didn't allow any runs. He's pitched in multiple games. We did see him back on the 24th as well a few days ago, so he's pitched 3 of the last 4 days. Probably likely Shelley will be the guy getting the day off in the bullpen. Low 5 ERA in 30 appearances, 20 were starts before relegated to the pen. Christian James just getting called back up. James has spent various times with the organization. Last year, he was 3-11 with a 5.34 ERA. This season down in Sacramento, 6-4 with a 3.34 ERA. Whip was much better. They're going to give him another shot here. So if James gets into this game, I believe this is his 7th season. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be his 6th season in the majors, making his first appearance this year. Wyatt Mills, the 30-year-old, last pitching back on the 19th, 9 days ago when he went 2 innings, giving up a hit, striking out the side. ERA is in the 4.12 range. That's up from last year, but better than it was in 2023. Schultz. Andrew Schultz pitched a couple days ago, inning and 2/3 against the Dodgers in a 4-3 loss. He allowed a walk, struck out 1 in the 5 batters he faced. The ERA is more than a run and a half better than it was last season. 3rd year in the majors for Schultz. Grant Townsend. Townsend last appearing 8 days ago on the 20th. 2 innings of work, 1 hit allowed, striking out 2. ERA is 3.16, very respectable over 62 plus innings. This is the most work that the Bonnie Lake, Washington right-hander has done in his major league career. Austin Adams, the heart attack closer, 21 saves on the year, 5-3. ERA is at 2.89, pretty respectable. It's the walks that scare you. He keeps the hits down, 34 walks through 46 and 2/3 innings, still in that usual mid-6 walks per 9 innings range that he has been in. That is your Giants preview for tonight. Let's go over to the Dodgers. Don't get to see the Dodgers very often. Nice to have Chris Holland, a day 1 eMLBer, here doing the game of the night tonight. Dodgers are giving us a preview of what their 2026 campaign could look like from a player perspective. Old vet Julio Urias, 10-year veteran, still 29 years old, having a tough season this year compared to his career statistics. A long-time Dodger, looking for win number 5 this evening. Bullpen situation, starting with John Swanda. Swanda went 3 2/3 in yesterday's loss against the Giants, giving up a hit and an earned run. You're going to try to get Chris's autograph later?
I am Optimus Prime.
Thank you very much, Jamie, for using your Prime sub. Again, if you have Twitch Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, then that means you've got Twitch Prime. For more information, if you happen to not know how that works or how to have your accounts connected, there is the link to check that out upon connecting. At no further charge to you, you can sub to one channel every 30 days. You have to manually renew it each time, but you can sub to a channel. It doesn't cost you a dime, but the channel you choose to support gets full benefits. They get paid for it. So as always, we say namaste, and if Sharpie's in the chat, get rid of his puppy propaganda, because cats rule around here. Swanda, again, 3 2/3 yesterday, 45 pitches. Very unlikely he is going to be in today's game for the Dodgers. Cesar Gomez, former Baltimore prospect, 2nd year with the Dodgers in a setup role, mid-2 ERA. Whip has been under 1, looking as advertised coming over from Baltimore. Pitched an inning yesterday, allowing 2 hits, 1 earned run while walking 1. Not sure if we'll see Gomez this evening. Could be available, but might be on a short leash. Grant Gavin, the 30-year-old from Parkville. I believe that's Missouri, MO, or is that Montana? I mixed those two up. Thought MT was Montana. I think it's Missouri. Someone's going to lecture me from the Midwest. For Gavin, 56 innings of work. It's been a little scary. A lot of hits. Apparently, he's needed chiropractic care for his neck with how many times he has had to jerk his head looking in the direction of something. Whip is up significantly from where it was in Kansas City. Marshall Gazowski from Texas, 30-year-old, has 44 appearances on the year, approaching 50 innings work like he did last season. 19 saves to his credit this year. Walks have been way up for him. Home runs have near doubled. He only allowed 4 home runs last year in 50 innings of work. 7 so far through 48 1/3 this season. Oh, wrong thing I missed. Hazael Quijada from California, 27-year-old. Gave up 2 earned runs in 2 2/3 against the Reds a few days ago in a 6-2 loss. Prior appearance, he got his second save of the season. ERA low to mid 4s, pitching a lot of work, 81 plus innings this year, just passing the 81 innings he pitched last season. Sam Tuivalalalalalala. Tui, the 32-year-old steady Eddie. Can always rely on Tui coming out of the pen here. Has not pitched in this series yet. Just 17 appearances this year, 22 2/3 innings of work. Still respectable. Walks have been down this year. Unfortunately, so have the strikeouts. Still doing efficient enough to have his ERA about a half run lower than it was last season with the Marlins. And finally, Victor Arano from Medico. The 30-year-old did pitch yesterday a very efficient inning of work, just 7 pitches thrown. Should be available this evening if called upon. 6 saves and a mid-3 ERA this season for Elway. Chris, I don't believe you had any planned changes here. You're good with what you have as well? No last-minute adjustments? Good to go, he says. Thank you. All right, here's your preview page for the eMLB Game of the Day, Game of the Night. That is Night Edition. The Battle of California, San Francisco will take on Los Angeles, the Dodgers. Here's the betting portion of the game. As you see in chat, if you can hear my voice, you are eligible to do this. Even if you're brand spanking new to the channel, we encourage you to participate because this is about a community effort. We appreciate all of you who participate. It's the eMLB Game of the Night. Time to embrace your inner Pete Rose. Here's how it works. As you see in chat, people are choosing which team they win, and the number they put down is how many runs they think the winning team is going to score. Not how many runs they're going to win by, not how many total runs from both teams combined. How many runs will the winning team score? Each choice you make is separate. Here's how it works. If you pick the right team right now, between now and the end of the first, and you're correct at the end of the game, you're going to win 75 balls of yarn. You can put a bet in even if you come in late, or if you choose to wait until the second inning, no problem. It'll only cost you some ball opportunity. You can only win 50 balls of yarn for a second inning bet. Your last chance to put a bet in on tonight's game is going to be by the third out of the third inning. You put that bet in before the third out is done, you can win 25 balls of yarn. But please note, if you pick the wrong team, it's the only time you got a chance to lose balls of yarn on this part of the day. You'll be set back 25 balls of yarn. If you nail the number, regardless of which team you pick, you're going to be a winner because it gets you 50 balls of yarn. So even if you pick the wrong team and lose 25, you win 50 for nailing the number. You'll still be ahead. 25 balls of yarn. Maximum balls of yarn that you can win on the day is 125 balls of yarn for nailing the right team and the right number before the first inning is done. Tonight's eMLB Game of the Night. The Giants will take on the Dodgers here at Dodger Stadium in Chavez Ravine. Wind is going to be blowing out to right at 9 miles an hour. Keep that in mind as you place your bets here. Fairly cool evening here on the West Coast at 7:10, 67 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Should be a good night for baseball. Game of the Night is brought to you by Out of the Park 22. We're eMLB at the end of this season. Once the World Series is done, we will be converting to Out of the Park 23, which is out now on sale at ootpdevelopments.com. Still waiting for an affiliate code so that we can get you a discount for group sales. Tonight, the commish is gonna be powered by Samuel Adams Summer Ale, a citrus wheat ale, wonderful hint of orange, lemon, and lime peels, mixed with a very, very tasty wheat. It's good beer. I can always rely on it. It's not overly potent, 5.3% alcohol content volume. I'll show you the bottle in a moment. Sam Adams, well, to the commish, it's always a good decision. And of course, you're watching this game live on the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show here on Twitch, but you can also watch us on video on demand on the eMLB Baseball Universe, now on YouTube, including our brand new shows. We've got not one, but 2 different podcasts that are exclusively available only on the YouTube channel. So please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a dime to be a sub to the eMLB Baseball Universe on YouTube. Tonight's starting lineup for the San Francisco Giants. They come into this one 6 games back in the wild card race. They have won 30 of their last 48 games. They have been playing very solid baseball. Leading off for the Giants, community-created player Jacques Carini. Carini from El Vigia, Venezuela. Career-high OPS of 801 entering play in this one. Just coming back from injury, played in yesterday's game. He went 3 for 4, so he starts back on the right foot. Doesn't have a lot of success against Arias so far in his career. He'll lead off over at short. Dan King is also back from injury. He has hits in 11 of his last 12, 6 RBI and 10 runs in that time. 27-year-old is batting second in center field tonight. Michael Sean Kane, MSK, is batting third, the first baseman, on a 17-game hit streak, 29 hits in 69 at-bats. That's a 420 clip, chat. He's hitting 420. Smoke him if you got him, MSK, with 5 home runs and 13 RBI during that 17-game hit streak. Fly Freddie Wilson, still looking for that first career home run in 441 career plate appearances for the rookie. No problem, the South Dakotan still knows how to hit the ball. 314 average entering play. Knows how to drive him in with 40 runs batted in. He'll be the cleanup man in right this evening. Bo Bichette is your second baseman, batting fifth. He's got a 4-game hit streak coming into play tonight. Bryson Stott slides down to the number 6 spot tonight as the third baseman. Still 14 consecutive stolen bases done. You have to go back more than a year for the last time Stott has been caught stealing. Dominic Canzone is your left fielder. The rookie had a 3-run homer versus the Dodgers yesterday. Hits better on the road, 2-83 entering play. He'll bat 7th in left field. Shamar Tennessee, the Texan, is your DH. Universal DH rules throughout the entire eMLB, even though we're in a National League park. We did it before the real MLB did. Take that, you varmints! Tennessee enters play struggling with the bat, just 228 in the month of August. Still has the thump, though, 5 homers in 92 at-bats. Joey Bart, though, has been another story. The captain will bat 9th behind the dish, entering play with 122 strikeouts so far. That is the most strikeouts for catchers in all of eMLB. He'll enter play with a career 500 average in 14 at-bats against Julio Arias with 1 homer. On the hill, the 29-year-old from Albertville, Alabama, the rookie, Ridge Heisler. The 29-year-old is 6-4 with a 4.23 ERA entering play tonight. On the road, he's 4-1 with a 4.87. The whip has been much higher at 1.62. For the Dodgers, leading off is Jordan Diaz. He will be the DH. The Colombian is hitting solid in this month of August since getting his opportunity this season, hitting .333 with 33 at-bats. Juan Corcoran, the highly touted second baseman from Colombia, 21-year-old, struggling with the bat on contact at hitting .209. He's starting to feel it of late in his last two. He's 3 for 8 with a homer and 4 RBI. He will bat second, over at second. Rod Metzler, another 1.0 legend name like Corcoran. 26-year-old from Montpelier, Ohio, 297 average, 14 homers this year, 17 stolen bases. Enters play with a 5-game hit streak in 357 over 98 at-bats in the month of August. Mayron Cathalina, the international free agent acquisition way back, showing what he is made of. Second on the team, 28-year home runs this season for the Aruban, 24-year-old. Since July 1st, 10 home runs and a .267 clip, heading in the right direction. He'll be the cleanup hitter batting in left field tonight. Cody Bellinger, team leader, 30 home runs, 4-game hit streak entering this one. He'll bat fifth over in right field. The Dill Bomber, Charlie Dillard, 1.0 player, 300 plus home runs in his time. Just starting off his career. He has hits in every game in his career except 2 days ago when he was held hitless against the San Francisco Giants on August 26th. Corey Seager will bat seventh, playing over at third base since June 1st, 312 clip. He's been heading in the right direction. He'll bat seventh over at third. Timo Hernandez, the lifelong Los Angeles player, lifelong Los Angeles native, USC player out of LA as well, now with his hometown Dodgers. The true hometown kid will bat eighth as the catcher. Comes into this one having thrown out 56% of the runners that have dared to run on him since he's been called up. Jalen Palmer will make his 4th career appearance tonight. The Brooklyn, New York native is playing short, batting ninth, just 2 for 10 in his career thus far. Julio Urias from Mexico, the 29-year-old, 10th year in the majors for him, 4-8 on the season with a 4.68 ERA. Had one adventure with the Giants, wasn't pretty, didn't have a factor in the decision.
I am Optimus Prime.
You are Optimus Prime for putting in the 18-month sub. Thank you for doing that, Ben. Now we have 2 Twitch babies together. What's this one's name? Hey, Coach. There's your starting lineups for this evening. Don't forget, you can put in bets throughout the evening. Who do you think is going to win, the Giants or the Dodgers? Dodgers previewing their 2026 lineup. They're coming in 12 games under 500 here at this point, but for the month of August, they have played 2 games over 500, 13 and 11 to this point. There's your matchups. Time to get me back front and center. And let's get us done. That crazy coach, I tell you, he's throwing bonnets throughout the chat, even though it doesn't want to do the bonnets. One of these days, I will actually figure out why we can't get Evil does not wear a bonnet. But Coach throws a bonnet around. It lands on Bluebird Silver. Thank you very much for doing that, Coach. Another boost coming for Corbin Co. Very good. Let's now get us over to Chavez Ravine and Dodger Stadium. eMLB game of the night coming up. Before we get right to it, as promised, let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard since we couldn't look at it before. Let's take a peek at that. A lot of these games are already going to have decisions once we get to them, but here was your matchups throughout the day. Early on this afternoon, we have the Tropicana Field. We got the Rays taking on the Red Sox. Pablo Lopez on the hill for the Red Sox. The pride of Tewksbury, Mass. Ben Spears will oppose him. Spears looking for win number 10 this season. Baltimore taking on Washington in the Battle of the Belt this season at Nationals Park. Connor Siebold has been looking good since getting over to Baltimore. He's 12-10 with a 3.51 ERA. B. Mahler, thank you for hitting the follow button. Welcome to the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas show. Noah Murdoch, 12-4 on the year, is going to oppose him. One of these guys hoping to get to win number 13 on the season. At Letarge, it was the conclusion of the Tigers and Twins series. Give me a sec, I got music's just a little loud for me. All right. Tigers taking on the Twins. Yet Carson Palmquist getting a start in that one. Bruce Gratterall is scheduled to oppose him. Gratterall 6-5 on the season. At Marlins Park, it's the Royals taking on the Marlins as Native Valdi is back on the hill, 8-6 with a 5.13 ERA. Sandy Alcantara, 8-9 with a 3.92 for the Marlins. Los Angeles will take on the Blue Jays north of the border. Sean Clisby getting the ball there against Bo Burrows. Burrows is 6-16, trying to avoid his 17th loss on the season. At St. Louis, we've got the Mets taking on the Cardinals. Franklin Parra doing battle against Dakota Hudson. Both players hitting 500 for their win-loss records this year. Parra 2-2, Hudson 8-8. Cleveland will take on Texas at Globe Life Field. Shane Bieber to the hill there. Mid-4 ERA for Shane. Cole Winn will oppose him. ERA about a run better than Bieber, looking for win number 10 this season. Pittsburgh is in Milwaukee to take on the Brewers. Cody Koshin, the two-way player, will be on the hill tonight in that one, looking for win number 12, 11-9 with a 2.81 ERA. Ryder Suarez will oppose him, 9-8 with a 3-0 wild ERA. Andrew Manrique is going on to the hill for the Mariners as they play in Guaranteed Rate Field against the White Sox tonight. Colton Bowman will oppose him. Bowman 2-1 with a 2.74 ERA. Final game on the schedule is in the desert. It's Atlanta taking on the Diamondbacks. Ian Anderson is on the hill there, 8-6. Mitch Keller will oppose him, 5-3 with a mid-5 ERA. That is your matchups around the league. We will come back to those very shortly. Let's get to our eMLB game of the night. It is the Dodgers taking on the Giants from Dodger Stadium. Series is split 1-1. Winner of this one wins the series in day one of a 4-day sim. Let's look at the defensive lineman here for the Dodgers in this one. We'll start with Myron Catalina out in left field. Charlie Dillard, known as the Dill Bomber, is in center. Cody Bellinger out in right. Corey Seager is your third baseman. Jalen Palmer, in his fourth career appearance, is at short. Juan Corcoran at second. Rod Metzler over at first. Homegrown Timo Hernandez is behind the plate again, despite that arm rating has thrown out 56% of runners who dared go on him. That is a good number. On the hill for the Dodgers in this one, the 29-year-old from Culiacan, Mexico, it is Julio Urias El Culichi. Culichi, 21st appearance on the season, 4-8 with a 4.68 ERA, 100 innings right on the dot so far, allowing 119 hits, 52 earned runs. Has kept the home runs down, no, just 11 on the season. He's walked 33 and struck out 73 to this point. 10-year veteran, throws the traditional four-pitch arsenal of the fastball, curveball, changeup, and the slider. He'll touch low mid-90s on the gun with the fastball. Again, this is his 10th season in the majors, all with Los Angeles. He originally signed as an international free agent with the Dodgers way back in 2012. That's your starting pitcher. Let's get this game underway. Jacques Carini, the community-created player of a fellow racemate, Jacques Carini, into the box. From El Vigia, Venezuela, the 26-year-old enters play tonight. Second game back from an extended injury he had, where he had an oblique strain. It cost him a few weeks. Carini, 319 average on the year, 5 home runs, 36 runs batted in. It's been a career year for Carini, the 26-year-old. All right, we're ready to get this game underway. Here's how it works. This is a live broadcasted game, a national broadcast of our game of the week for this particular sim window. This is a managed game by my GMs. I'm just the commish. I'm just the storyteller. I don't run a team. I just run the universe and make sure everything's upright and functional. Tonight in chat, Mike Kilkenny, a.k.a. Sean Paxlier, is your San Francisco GM and manager. And for the Dodgers, long-time 1.0. We lost him for a bit, but he found us. He's back. Chris Holland, our long-time Toronto Blue Jays 1.0 GM, now your Dodgers GM and manager for tonight's game. They will be calling the shots when no one's on base. We go right to the result, but they can tell me to pitch to batter, pitch around, pitch to contact, hit the batter, a.k.a. the Cody Koshin, intentionally walk him, etc., etc. So they will be calling the management of the game. When no one's on, we go right to the result. When runners are aboard, we'll go pitch by pitch so we can tell the story more. Carini is in the box. Our teams are ready to go. Let's get this game underway. Beer is in hand. Thank you for being here. eMLB Game of the Night officially underway with an 0-1 count. Cheers indeed. Nice article you wrote today there as well, Butcher. Appreciate that. 0-1 pitch. Line right back up the middle. Giancarini's going to keep on hitting. The oblique strain does not slow him down. His fourth hit in 5 at-bats since his return from the injured list. He's on board real quick here. Runner at first because there's a head in the way. Carini has a 13 steal rating. He's only had two stolen bases successful so far this season in 11 attempts. He has been caught 9 times. Dan King will come into the box. King, the center fielder, 27-year-old from Susanville, California. He'll enter play, another solid hitter, 321 on the year, 8 home runs and 54 runs batted in, 6 for 11 in his career against Julio Arias. All right, instructions are in. First pitch, runners going, ground shot over to first. Metzler has it, keeps an eye over at second, but decides to step on the back. He'll get the trail runner King to get the first out as Carini was on the move. They will escape the double play opportunity, but Metzler will get the 3 unassisted for the first out. GB Morning, thank you very much for hitting the follow button. We welcome you to the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. 1 out now. Runner at second. Here he comes. Community created player of our GM, Sean Paxlier. It is Michael Sean Kane, 21-year-old from Tenafly, New Jersey, putting up some impressive numbers this year. 339, 25 home runs, 70 runs batted in, and enters play with a 420 average on a 17-game hit streak, 5 homers and 13 runs batted in during that streak. First pitch from Arias is swung on and popped up towards the second base side, calling for it and making the catch is Juan Corcoran as he jumps right in front of Metzler to make the play. That is a quick second out. Very aggressive at bat from Kane there. 2 outs now. Hey Twins, hey EVC, hello Cardinal, thank you for coming on in. You can't in your heart root against the Dodgers, fair enough. 2 outs now. In comes the rookie fly, Freddie Wilson. Wilson, the 22-year-old from Martin, South Dakota. He might be one of the smaller players in the majors. 5'6", 155 pounds, but he still has some thump in that bat. 314 average. No home runs in 421 career plate appearances so far. 40 runs batted in. Don't let the size fool you. First pitch to Wilson will be fired. A breaking ball in there, called strike 1. just underway here at Dodger Stadium in the Battle of California as we look to see who will win this series, as this one will decide the winner. 0-1 pitch. That catches the outer half. Call strike two. Nice pitch from Arias. Wilson quickly behind. No balls and 2 strikes. Hey, Trevor Story finally hit his first home run as a Red Sox. The real life Trevor Story, that is. 0-2 to Wilson. He'll swing and shoot that over to short. Playing at Jalen Palmer. He'll throw it over to first, and that will retire this side. Giants will get their leadoff runner aboard, but he gets stranded in scoring position. Half an inning done here at Chavez Ravine. No score for the Giants. Here come the Dodgers on the eMLB Game of the Night. Bottom of the first we go here in Los Angeles. Let's get this defensive alignment looked at for the Giants. 5 RBI and only 1 hit. And wrong chat. Well, that deserves a pirate. No! You've been pirated, Attica. Have a nice day. It is the defensive alignment for the Giants in this one. Dominic Anzone is your left fielder. Dan King is out in center. Fred Wilson is in right. Bryson Stott will be over at third. Jean Carini is your shortstop. Bo Bichette is at second. And Michael Sean Kane is your first baseman. The captain, Joey Bart, is behind the dish. On the hill, the 29-year-old rookie from Albertville, Alabama. 23rd start of the year for him, the left-hander, Rich Heisler. Heisler, 6-4 with a 4.23 ERA to this point. 106 and a third innings of work. He's given up 101 hits, 50 earned runs, kept the ball down, just 4 home runs allowed this year. He's walked 50, struck out 96. Throws a fastball in the low 90s, complements that with a curveball. Circle change, and he'll also throw a regular changeup from time to time. Again, he's a rookie. He was an undrafted free agent back in 2019 by the Giants. Well, Attica wants to make sure we know with authority that he's doing a heist for $1,500. Just so you know. All right. Let's get it underway. We'll start it off with Jordan Diaz from Monteria, Colombia, the 25-year-old second-year rookie in the majors. He had 38 games he played last season between the Dodgers and the Phillies. Diaz this year, .301 average with 4 home runs and 12 RBI. One 0 pitch coming to Diaz. Grounded over to third. Bryson Stott is there. He'll make the throw over to first in time for the first out. 1 out now, and that'll bring in fellow Colombian Juan Corcoran. Corcoran, formerly in the Orioles organization. Drafted in the first round, the 5th overall pick by the Orioles out of early Texas back in 2021. Got traded in the big deal that sent Grayson Rodriguez, Cesar Gomez, Alex Guerrero, and Yusniel Diaz to L.A. in exchange for Michael Martinez, Alex Horton, Jeff Thayer, and some guy named Verdugo. Never heard of him. Corcoran enters play through 209 on the year with 6 home runs and 22 runs batted in. Again, his last 2, he enters this one 3 for 8 with a homer and 4 RBI in his last 2 games. One-two pitch. Lifted into left field, but coming on in can zone, and he will get there in time to retire Corcoran for the second out. SF2. Grumpy is thinking this is all pitching coming. We'll see. The wind is blowing out to right field, so we'll see. Rod Metzler, the 26-year-old from Montpelier, Ohio, 1.0 legend like Corcoran, enters play. 297 on the year, looking at the wrong line. 14 home runs and 68 runs batted in for the switch hitter. Two-two pitch from Heisler. Grounded hard to short against the shift. Having to hurry over there is Bichette. He gets there in time. Easy throw. Makes it look easy as he'll retire. Metzler. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Pretty quick first inning here on the game of the night. Let's go to the second. That bet barely counts. Scott, that bet barely counts. I look down and see it's there, so you get it. Yeah, it'll be a first inning bet, but barely. Top of the second, we will go. Bull Bichette is going to lead us off in this one against Julio Urias, who's ready for his second inning of work. Bichette entering play, hitting .258 on the year, 13 home runs and 62 runs batted in. Bichette on a 4-game hit streak entering this one. Now for Ben, if that's your first bet, it is a second inning bet because we're now officially in the second. The 1-2. Into center field. Moving to his right is Charlie Dillard. Catalina comes over. Dillard pulls it in with plenty of room for the first out. One out now. That'll put in Bryson Stott, the third baseman, into play. He has been struggling of late. Down to .238 on the year. 6 homers and 42 runs batted in. Just a .179 average. Over 84 at-bats in this month of August. The 2-1. Hard shot to second over there, Corcoran. He has it over to first in time for the second out. 2 outs now. Fairly pedestrian start on this game. Let's get Dominic Canzone in. Canzone, the 26-year-old from Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. 3-run home run in yesterday's game for the Giants. He enters play hitting .266 with 18 homers and 76 runs batted in. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Fatality.
Off-speed pitch will twist Canzone in wrong ways. First strikeout on the day for Urias. Side is retired. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. No score. I linked, because he asked earlier, so I linked him to his player page. He can save that however he accesses on browsers. But there's the link that I have provided Serial Killer so that he could keep checking in on his player. Because I know he does, at the moment he doesn't have a PC, so out of the park, owning it is not an option for the moment. All right, bottom of the second, we go. 4, 5, 6 hitters coming due up against Ridge Heisler. We'll start it off with Myron Catalina, the 24-year-old Reuben. 28 home runs this year, .247 average, 28 home runs and 76 runs batted in. Line shot right back up the middle. First pitch he sees. He'll return to center. Takes a wide corner around first, but Catalina will get back in. Now hits in 7 of his last 8 games for Catalina as he's aboard. Catalina, 13 stolen bases on the year with an 18 steal rating for reference. He's been caught just twice. That'll bring up the Dodgers home run leader, Cody Bellinger. 30 home runs on the year for Bell. .246 average entering play with 30 home runs and 95 runs batted in. Heisler's first pitch going to be swung on, goes towards left center field, ranging over to his left is can zone. He'll get there in time to make the play for the first out. Catalina went halfway towards first and second with the trailing can zone. Heads back to first safely for the first out. One out now for Charlie Dillard. Dillard from Scottsdale, Arizona, the switch hitting center fielder. 281 this year for the rookie. 4 home runs and 6 runs batted in. Dillard, this is his 16th career game that he's been in, and he has hit in 15 of those. He's played 15 prior to this. He's hit in 14 of 15 thus far. Just one game in his career, he did not have a hit to this point. First pitch to Dillard. In there, breaking ball, called strike. Infield, playing 3 to the left side as Bo Bichette is cheating onto the shortstop side of the bag. Wide open for the right side for Dillard. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss. Fastball was only 88 on the gun there. Did look fooled by it unless he was swinging late, intentionally going against the shift. No balls, 2 strikes to Dillard. Heisler checks the runner at first. The pitch. That one will miss low as he tried to go off speed. Does not oblige. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Pedro Serrano's hit his 39th home run of the year, I see. Only Fernando Tatis has north of 40 home runs as of this moment. The 1-2. Another breaking pitch missing low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dillard was a first-round pick, 26th overall by the Philadelphia Phillies back in 2021 out of Tennessee. The 2-2, runners going, swung on and hit straight back, foul. Catalina looked like he had the steal. Might have been a hit and run straight out. Dillard traded mid-season. Back on May 26th, he was traded straight up 1-for-1 with the Angels in exchange for Asa Lacy. We've seen Lacy pitch phenomenally since becoming an Angel. The 2-2. Just gets a piece of the curveball, hits it straight back, foul. He'll stay alive. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Missing outside high. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. We'll keep an eye on the runner over at first. The 3-2 pitch. Runner does not go. Hit down towards third. Start to second for 1. Over to first in time for the 5-4-3 double play.
Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Good execution from the defense. Side will be retired. 2 innings down here in Dodger Stadium. No score as we go to the third. Last chance for you to bet in this game. If you have not done so yet and you can hear my voice, you are eligible. Pick the team you think's going to win. Write it in chat. How many runs will the winning team score? That one doesn't care which team you picked. So, how many runs do you think the winning team will score? Do you use the first 2 innings as your reference point? Let's find out. We go to the third. 8-9-1 hitters are due up here for the Giants to take on Arias. Start it with Shamar, Tennessee. Tennessee, the 25-year-old from Arlington, Texas, 285 on the year, 13 home runs and 53 runs batted in. Still has the thump, 5 home runs this month, but checking in at just the 228 clip in 92 at-bats this month. Oh, got to turn off pitch by pitch. No one's bored. There, AEW. Oh, I get it. I get it. Minerva with a wrestling joke. I get it. The 1-2 pitch to Tennessee. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3, but that one bounces away from Hernandez. He's got a long way to go to get it, and Hernandez throws. It will not get there in time, as Shamar, Tennessee will get aboard. Counted as a strikeout for Arias. It's his second strikeout of the day. But a pass ball from Timo Hernandez will allow Tennessee to reach on the strikeout. Hey, Tranquil. Nobody out, 1 on. Here comes the captain, Joey Bart. It's been a dismal year for the 28-year-old from Buford, Georgia, hitting just 177 to this point with 7 homers and 40 runs batted in. Bart again entering play with 122 strikeouts this year. That is the most of all catchers in eMLB. First pitch, swings and fouls that one off. Let me double check that and make sure, but it looks like it's set up. We have the AI making defensive strategy there, Chris, so it should be fun. Just wanted you to know in case you didn't. That's the only thing that we do, because I would have to change it every pitch in the pitch-by-pitch situation, so that's the only downside, and that's why we do it this way. Be nice if it stayed as standing instructions and just have us adjust it. Oh, 1 to Bart. Jammed inside, shot down the right side. That one's going to be a fair ball. That one's going to make it to the wall. Heading for second towards, heading towards third is Tennessee. He'll stop there. Joey Bart is going to check in with his 13th double on the season. That's going to put runners at second and third. Now with nobody out, back to the top of the order we go. Giancarini will be your hitter. He lined the second pitch of the game into center field for a base hit. Take it at this point, Sean Paxler is going to consider any production from Bart to be a big bonus. First pitch to Carini will miss low and away, ball 1. One 0 delivery will miss outside. It's quickly 2 balls, no strikes. Sorry, just letting Chris know something. Okay, just had to check. He was wanting to do something, and OOTP was OOTPing him. 2-0 pitch. Comes inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Dan King waiting on deck here. They're going to walk him. They're deciding they're going to play it safe here. First base open. They'll decide to walk him since it was a 3-0 count. Carini will get over to first. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. What a pickle here. Dan King coming in 2 for 9 this season with 8 RBI for King in a bases loaded situation. First pitch watched all the way in there with the curveball. Strike one. The 0-1 misses low, trying to induce the ground ball double play opportunity. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 delivery swings and gets a piece of that foul. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Count, 1 ball, 2 strikes coming. The pitch to left, right, over at short. Good play over there from Palmer. Throws it to second. He gets Bart catching him completely asleep at the wheel. It's a quick double play.
Yeah, baby! Yeah.
Joey Bart was completely asleep at the wheel there. Palmer with the quick read. Hard throw over to second. We don't have these types often, but I think that felt a little derpy on one end, but it was pretty sexy from another end. Sexy indeed. Good play from Jalen Palmer, the rookie. Just his 4th career game, making some highlight material there. 2 outs now, runners at first and third. Michael Sean Kane is your batter, 0 for 1 tonight. Bart got a hit, so we had to figure out a different way to botch things up. Oh, first pitch to Kane. He goes swinging for the downs, and he'll foul it off. 0 balls, 1 strike. Thought this game was going to get a run or two put on for the Giants. Now it's in doubt. Well, I don't mind. I mean, I'm actually tuning out actual real baseball. I can barely tolerate watching the actual Sox this year. The 0-1. That'll miss outside. 1 ball, 1 strikes. I am just hopeful that that means if you guys are here and enjoying this, that we're doing it right. And, but we're still always constantly trying to change and improve. The 1-1. Checks the swing appeal. No, they say it's a 2 ball, 1 strike count. Our Tennessee is your runner at third. Giacorini is at first. 2 outs here in the top of the third. 2-1. Hard check over to third. I was going to say Harden. You see how the ball went kind of like a little flooper? But Tennessee gets back in. Two, 1 to Kane is going to miss low, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three, 1. Gets the outside corner call. Strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Carini will be off on the pitch. The 3-2. Carini goes, swung on, and that one's going to be fouled off and out of play. Count remains 3-2. Pitch number 40 coming for Arias here through 2 2/3. The 3-2. Another swing and fouls that one off. Staying alive here. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up for Kane. The 3-2 to right field. This one hooking with the wind, and it will find its way into the seats. But foul. Full count pitch again. Carini is off to left field. Going back, still plenty of room there for Marin Catalina. Makes the catch, and the Giants will leave runners on the corners, and the Dodgers will escape a bases loaded 0-out situation. Bottom of the third, we will go. Last chance for you to bet in tonight's game of the night coming up here. Get it in before the third out of this bottom half of the inning. No score here from Chavez Ravine. All right, sorry, bottom of the third, and to make sure I was on the right screens here, bottom of the third, we go here in Los Angeles. Corey Seager, Timo Hernandez, Jalen Palmer due up for the Dodgers. Corey Seager, the old man of the team, the 31-year-old from Kannapolis, North Carolina, 11th year in the majors for him, 286 average entering play, 12 homers and 53 runs batted in. Seager's been hitting .312 with 8 homers and 33 RBI since June 1st. That is over 276 at-bats over that time.
Get off my lawn, you youngster! Where's my cloud? I gotta yell at it!
No. 1-2. To left center field, moving after it, but getting down as King could not get there, heading for second. And getting in there easily is Corey Seager with the leadoff double. Leadoff double for Corey Seager, 31st double on the year for him. Now has 7 straight seasons with 30 or more doubles in his season. That's Mr. Old Man to you. Leadoff runner aboard. Nobody out. The Los Angeles Californian Timo Hernandez played his ball at USC in LA. Now drafted as an LA player. Well, he was drafted by Detroit. 5th round pick back in 2022. Traded in July here, so now he is playing for his home team. Yeah, you know, if I didn't have DMCA, I would queue up Staying Alive from time to time, but I'm trying not to give Anju too much work. Hernandez, 270 average, 2 homers, 8 RBI. Oh, turn on pitch by pitch there, Kamish. Caught it in time. First pitch, fastball, up at the letter, strike 1. Hernandez did not like the call, but that was a pretty good call, as that was almost right down the middle. Oh, 1. Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 pitch, grounded over to third. Hernandez will be thrown out by Bryson Stott. Good reactions from Seager as he read the play well. He'll scoot over to third. Smart base running from Seager. He's at third now with 1 out. That gives the rookie Jalen Palmer an opportunity here. Palmer, the 25-year-old right-hander from Brooklyn, New York. Palmer was a 22nd round draft pick by the Mets back in 2018 from Holy Cross High School. He signed a minor league contract with the Dodgers this offseason. First pitch to Palmer will catch the outer half with a circle change, strike 1. 0-1. Misses low. That was breaking pitch. Low, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 delivery from Heisler. Comes inside. Too much according to the home plate umpire. It's a 2 ball, 1 strike count to Jalen Palmer. Palmer in his 4th career appearance in the majors. Hey!
Hello all.
Hello all. Thank you, Aiden, for your tier 1 13-month sub. And only because I know what you did.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
You guys will figure that out more later on what exactly I meant by that. But thank you, Aiden. Appreciate that. On we go. 2-1 count to Jalen Palmer here from Rich Heisler. The pitch. That one will miss low for ball 3. You got in a groove. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. It's all in joke. But it will turn out very well. Yes. Tune into both the Discord as well as our YouTube channel, which is no cost to you to hit the subscribe button. And we'll get you notified when these broadcasts are carried over. But it's not just about our broadcasts, it's about the podcasts. We have not 1, but 2 different podcasts. Go check them out as they are exclusive to our YouTube channel. 3-1 pitch, swung on, fouled off as Palmer swung at what looked like a strike fastball. 94 on the gun. It's a 3 ball, 2 strike count, 1 out here in the 3rd. Full count pitch to right field, hooking downwards and getting in for a base hit. Meanwhile, Sean does the pirate. Go! But meanwhile, Jalen Palmer will slap one to right field. Corey Seager will score as Freddie Wilson couldn't get there in time. That is the 2nd RBI of his career for Jalen Palmer. He is aboard now. 13s for speed and steal rating. Palmer aboard. 1-0 Dodgers here. 1 out, top of the order. Jordan Diaz is your batter. 0 for 1. First pitch swings and hits that one foul. 0-1. Palmer looked pretty good on that at bat there. Slaps it opposite way, just in front of Wilson. Wilson not the best defender out there on the right, but gotta say that was a well-struck ball from Jalen Palmer. The 0-1. Hard shot up the middle. Gonna have to hurry over to first. Carini got the backhand to throw to first. Not in time. The speed of Diaz will get there. Diaz gets in with the infield hit. It's the 4th hit on the day now for the Dodgers, as they will continue to threaten runners at first and second now with 1 out. Juan Corcoran will step to the plate. 0 for 1. First pitch from Heisler. Gets him to swing and miss as he goes off speed. Corcoran looked pretty fooled on that pitch. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1. Swings and fouls that one back to the screen. It's a no ball, 2 strike count to Juan Corcoran. The 0-2. In the dirt, did not go after it. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Lifted towards right field. This one is pulling and it will fall into foul territory as Wilson could not get there in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. grounded down the third base side. This one will be ruled foul. One, two again. Swing and a miss. He fools him with the curveball and will send Corcoran back to the dugout.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball, that's our friend.
They are in that instance. One, Corcoran, have a seat, sir. One strikeout on the day for Ridge Heisler. It's a big one, as that's the second out of the third. Runners still at first and second. Rod Metzler is your batter, 0 for 1 tonight. The pitch in there, strike one. The 0-1. That one misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch is going to miss low. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. One pitch is swung on and hit straight back. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count now to Metzler. Dodgers looking to get some additional damage done here. Jalen Palmer is at second. Jordan Diaz is at first. The 2-2. Struck into right center field. This one looks like this was going to get down. It does. It's going to get off the wall. 1 run is going to score. 2 runs will score. The throw over to third. Not going to be in time. He is safe. They're going to credit Rod Metzler with a double and say that he advanced to third on the throw. It'll be a 2-run double for Metzler, his 26th on the year. It's 3-0 Los Angeles as Palmer and Diaz will cross the plate. Metzler, RBIs 69 and 70 on the year now. 3-0. 2 outs. Myron Catalina is your batter. 1 for 1 so far. First pitch in there. Strike 1. The 0-1. Swings right through that one. Fastball, strike 2. Looks like Catalina was trying to get 1 homer closer to 30. That's a no ball, 2 strike count. Pitch number 50 just thrown from Rich Heisler. The 0-2. Curveball will miss low. Catalina doesn't do anything about it. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Grounded to short. Carini has it. Throws the first in time to retire the side. But not before the Dodgers will get 3 runs across the plate on 4 hits. They'll leave a runner. 3 innings are in the books. No more bets. We're going to go to the 4th. Dodgers lead it 3-0. All right, we'll do 1 more inning before I take a short break. Then we will come back for the conclusion of tonight's game of the night. Fred Wilson, Bo Bichette, Bryson Stott due up for the Giants here to take on Julio Reyes in the top of the 4th. A hit, 3-0. Start with Wilson, 0 for 1. The 1-2 pitch. Got him. Called looking. Strike 3 with the fastball. Fastball caught the upper half. Beautiful sequence of pitches coming from Arias. He'll get his 3rd strikeout on the day and the first out here in the 4th. Bo Bichette will be your batter. Bichette 0 for 1 today. Now 2 for 16 in his time against Julio Arias. 3-0 pitch. It's going to miss away with the breaking ball. Ball 4.
Just a bit outside.
He'll walk him on 4 pitches. That's the second walk on the day issued by Arias. 1 out. 1 on. Bichette at second. 18 stolen bases caught 6 times this season. Has a 16 steal rating. The start is up 0 for 1. First pitch as he checks the runner will be a fastball missing inside for ball 1. Kessler keeping Bichette close. Bichette takes his lead. Extra half step. The delivery doesn't go. Pitches in there. Fastball. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. No Fluffy, huh? Bummer. One pitch is low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bichette can't tell if he was faking it. Stays back at first. Arias, the quick snap throw to first, and Bichette's going to get back in there just in time. The 2-1. That one's in there. Call strike 2. The throw over to second is not going to be in time. It's a stolen base for Bo Bichette. Close play there. Hernandez, who's thrown out over 56% of runners going on him, does not get Bichette. He'll get in there safely. 19th stolen base on the year for Bichette. Runner at second now, 1 out. It's a 2 ball, 2 strike count to Bryson Stott. Hey, Danny. It was close. Might have been much closer. It was an 81-mile-an-hour pitch, so it might have been closer if it was a fastball. The 2-2. Soft liner to second. Good play over there by Corcoran, and smart defensive running awareness from Bichette, who, unlike Joey Bart, got thrown out on a line shot. Bichette gets back in safely. 2 outs now for the Giants. Dominic Anzone will be your batter. 0 for 1 today. Yes, at least the animation was close. True. Can't always trust the animation. First pitch to Canzone was going to miss high for 1 ball, no strikes. Canzone entered play, hitting better on the road this season. A .283 hitter with 11 of his home runs away from Oracle Park. A 1-0. Swings over that one and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Line down the first base side, but he was early on that one, and that one will hit the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, going to see a Winterhawks game. The 1-2 pitch misses away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. See Matty Wallner hit another home run for the Indians here. The 2-2 pitch. Lined into right field. That is going to drop in for a base hit. Hard throw coming in from the plate, and they stopped Bichette at third. Kind of surprising there, as the Giants probably could have used the opportunity. Apparent respect for Cody Bellinger's arm. Canzone with the base hit. Third hit on the night for the Giants. Runners at first and third. Now Shamar Tennessee is your batter. Tennessee is 0 for 1. Nope, have fun at that. Appreciate you checking in. First pitch will miss low. 1 ball, no strikes. Arias now up to 61 pitches through 3 2/3. 1-0. Curveball gets at the knee, strike 2. Tennessee did not like the call. We look at it on eMLB Sportsnet K-Zone. It looks like a good one from our vantage point. The 1-1. Misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch catches the outer half, called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nope, no Jandy tonight. This is only 4 days removed from the game that we watched. It is Ridge Heisler, the lefty, in there tonight. There are still community-created players. The shortstop for the Giants. The first baseman for the Giants. And a lot of 1.0 legends. Juan Corcoran, Rod Metzler, Charlie Dillard are the 1.0 legends that happen to be on this Dodgers team. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Hey, bada, swing, bada.
Challenges him outside. He goes after it. Strikes him outside. Will be retired. Giants will leave a couple on the base paths. 3.5 done here at Dodger Stadium. It's 3-0 Dodgers. So LA is legendary. Yes. Yes, they are. All right. Bottom of the 4th, we will go. Cody Bellinger, Charlie Dillard, Corey Seager are due up here. Remember, after this half inning, I'll take a quick break, quick bathroom break, quick refresher break, because the summer rail goes down too easy. Cody Bellinger will be your batter. Bellinger, 0 for 1. The 1-2 pitch. Line shot into right field, right through the shift. Shift was on, and Bellinger says, I'll take got your shift right here, baby. 6th hit on the day for the Dodgers. Another leadoff runner is aboard here. 3rd straight inning, I believe that's happened. Nobody out. Charlie Dillard is your batter, 0 for 1. First pitch from Heisler. Catches the knee. Strike 1. Shift is on, aggressive against Dillard. The 0-1. Misses low with the circle change. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch to left center field. Moving hard. Dan King to his right. Makes a leaping catch at the wall. Meanwhile, Chris, do you want to signal Cody Bellinger to tag up from first base and try for second? The ball is very deep. Bellinger is an average runner. Dan King has a great arm. What do you do? What do you do? Yes or no? He says, tag up, he says. It's not going to show the graphic, dang it. He'll get there safely. Beautiful play from Dan King, but with the momentum taking him to the wall, Bellinger heads up play. He'll get to second on the play. One out now, runner in scoring position for Corey Seager. Seager got a base hit in his first at bat, 1 for 1. First pitch will miss low with the circle change. Ball 1. The 1-0 grounded towards short. Carini looks the runner back to second. Throw to first will be in time for the second out as Bellinger is stranded at second there. 2 outs now. Timo Hernandez will be your batter. 0 for 1. First pitch comes inside, and it might have been a reflexive defensive swing. Hernandez does swing on the play. It's a no ball, 1 strike count. Oh, 1 to left. Ranging after it is Dominic Canzone. That one will find the bleachers, though, as it's out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes, as he did not go after. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He got him on the inside.
Fatality.
Heisler will get out of the jam. They'll leave a runner in scoring position. 4 innings in the books. Take a quick break here, and I will be back. When we come back, we'll check the out-of-town scoreboard, see how the day has gone on day 1, and we'll return to Chavez Ravine. It's the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show, eMLB Game of the Night. We'll be right back. Coming back live, it is the Wednesday Night Baseball edition of the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show and the eMLB Game of the Night. Michelle B back here with you. Before we get back to action, let's look at things around the league before we keep on going. It's in the 11th inning at Texas Globe Life Field as the Indians and the Rangers are tied at 4. Home runs from Matty Wallner, 2 from Bo Naylor tonight. Drew Waters got his 4th on the year. Community created player Jordan Cage, JC. Creation of Jared Rollins, 5th home run on the year for the Rangers. That one's in the top of the 11th, tied at 4. It's also extra innings in Milwaukee as the Pirates and the Brewers are tied at 4 in the 10th. Home runs from Marc-Andre Fleury, Brendan Trevino, Brian Reynolds for the Pirates. Darius D-Mac McKenzie and Akil Baddoo for the Brewers. 8th inning at Chase Field, or heading to the 8th. Diamondbacks lead that one 5-3 over the Braves. Home runs from Geraldo Perdomo, Jeremy Harmon, and Jose Ramirez, his 22nd of the year, 3rd as a member of the Braves. Finals around the leagues. White Sox doubled up on the Mariners, winning 8-4 in that one. Home runs from Michael Smith, Nate Lewis, Joey Bess hits his 34th on the year. Pedro Serrano got his 39th in the loss. Let's see. It was a 13-0 victory for the Angels over the Blue Jays today. Just 2 hits allowed for the Blue Jays overall. Sean Glisby, masterful on the day, 3-3. Home runs from Brandon Marsh and Matthew Lugo assisting the Angels in the cause. Bo Burrow's 17th loss on the year. Mets will defeat the Cardinals 3-1. Franklin Parra earns the victory. Home run again from the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso, 27 on the season. Red Sox will beat the Rays 8-3 today as Pablo Lopez will beat the pride of Tewksbury, Mass, Ben Spears. Rafi Devers got his 30th home run in the victory. Royals will defeat the Marlins 5-3. Devin Watts gets the win in relief. He's 4-4 on the year. Home runs from Andrew Vaughn, Manuel Margot, and Jacques Landry. Ha 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 ha! Et puis! Yay for him. The Tigers will defeat the Twins 6-5. Franklin Perez improves to 14-7 on the year. Matt Barnes will get his 10th save on the season. And finally, the Orioles will win against the Nationals 8-4. Connor Siebold goes to 13-10. Noah Murdoch takes the loss, falling to 12-5. Nate Spence, the suspense, gets his 24th home run on the year. I said Nate, didn't I? It's Nick Spence. My bad. Sorry, Elder Nacho, wherever you are. Back to we go in Los Angeles. 5th inning we go. Tonight's game, Journey of the Starters, brought to you by Kamish's Beer of Choice. Reload. It's one of my favorites, summertime favorites. The Sam Summer Ale is the Kamish's drink of the night. For Julio Urias, 4 innings of work, giving up 3 hits, no earned runs. He's walked 2, struck out 4 to this point, 65 pitches through this outing. Joey Bart, John Carini, and Dan King are your batters in this top of the 5th. Joey Bart had a double in his first at bat, but then he got unceremoniously picked off in a bases loaded situation. 3-2 pitch to center field. Diller goes back right near the warning track. He'll pull up and he will make the grab for the first out. Thought the wind might help Bart get one out on that one, but it will die on the vine for the first out. 1 out now. John Carini is your batter. Carini was walked in his last at bat. He also had a base hit to lead off this game. 1 for 1. The 1-2 pitch to right field. Coming in, making the play, Cody Bellinger has it for the second out. 2 outs now. Dan King will be your batter. King 0 for 2. 3-1 pitch. Grounded back to the mound. Urias ranges to his right. Plenty of time. Throws it over to first. That will retire this side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Giants here. Top of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th we go. It's 3-0 Dodgers. All right, one more time. Journey of the Starters brought to you again by Kamish's Beer of Choice. It's Sam Adams Summer Ale this evening for Ridge Heisler. 4 innings of work. He's given up 6 hits, 3 earned runs. He hasn't walked anyone. He has struck out 2, 66 pitches along the way for him so far. We'll start with the number 9 hitter, Jalen Palmer, who had a base hit to right field. He later scored. He had an RBI as well. 1 for 1 tonight. 3-1 pitch. Gonna miss inside, ball 4. Palmer will get his way down to first. See, he gets aboard on the walk. First walk issued by Heisler. Another leadoff batter. 4 straight innings of leadoff batters getting aboard for the Dodgers here. Back to the top of the order we go. Jordan Diaz is your batter. He's 1 for 2. Had an infield hit in his last at bat. Heisler's first pitch gets the outside corner, strike 1. Cleveland and Texas have gone to the 12th. We see the 0-1 in there, curveball taken, strike 2. See, the Braves have just tied up that game against the Diamondbacks, 5-5 now. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Emotional damage.
Damage indeed. Goes with the off-speed pitch. Fools him completely. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, Jordan Diaz. Third strikeout on the day for Rich Heisler. One out here, bottom of the fifth. Juan Corcoran will enter into the box. 0 for 2. First pitch grounded back to the mound. A second for 1, but that is all that they will do. Carini had to make sure he had a good grip on that ball. You could tell he was fumbling with it a little bit, but he hangs on to it, gets the force out at second. Corcoran does get to first base safely. 2 outs now, runner at first. Rod Metzler will be the batter. Metzler, 1 for 2 today. He had 2-run double back in third. One second, guys. Got a little bit of news that was expected, but only just got confirmed. My 10-year-old son did test positive for COVID, so just checking in on him since I got a message. All right, 2 outs now. Rod Metzler again, the batter, 1 for 2 with a 2-run double back in the third. First pitch he will look at from Heisler, lines it into left. That is going to drop in for a base hit. Canzone read it, knew it was going to drop quick. He'll let it drop. Second hit on the night for Metzler, 7 on the day now for the Dodgers. 2 outs. Marin Catalina gets an opportunity to do some major damage here. 1 for 2. First pitch, I'm going to miss away. Good block by Bart to make sure that didn't go anywhere. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1 out. Misses low. 2 balls, no strikes. Two 2-0 pitch. Take it in there. Strike 1 as he gets it on the inner half. Heisler getting ready to throw his 80th pitch of this outing. The 2-1. Checks the swing. They'll appeal. They say he did not go. It's a 3-ball, 1-strike count. The 3-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss as he was swinging for the downs on that one. Count will be 3 balls, 2 strikes. Corcoran, Metzler will be off on the pitch. A lot of speed on the base paths. The full count pitch. To left. Drops in for a base hit. Corcoran heads home. He will get there. Metzler will stop at third. RBI single for Marin Catalina will make it a 4-0 game. RBI number 77 on the year for Marin Catalina. 4-0 now for the Dodgers. Cody Bellinger comes to the box. He's 1 for 2. Christian James starts to warm up in the pen for the Giants. The pitch from Heisler will miss away. Ball 1. 1-0. Checks this. No, he swung right through that one and missed it. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Misses away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh my God. Wife bombing me now. 2-1 pitch. Gonna miss away on Bellinger. 3 balls, 1 strike to Bellinger. Charlie Dillard waiting on deck. The 3-1. Goes and swings on that one. He'll line it foul down the first base line. It'll be a full count again. This time Catalina will be the runner off at the pitch. The 3-2 runner goes lined into right field for a base hit past the leaping Bichette. Metzler will come in to score. Stopping at third is Catalina. RBI for Bellinger, number 96 on the season. 5-0 Dodgers. That's going to be it for Ridge Heisler here. He started to run into trouble here in the last few innings, getting leadoff runners aboard. His day will be done. Here comes Christian James. James, the 27-year-old from Tarpon Springs, Florida. 6th season in the majors now with this call-up. It's his first appearance on the year. Comes in after pitching in Sacramento this season where he was 6-4 with a 3.34 ERA. And a 1.31 whip during that time. For his career in the majors, 100 career appearances. They were all starts, so this is 101, and it's his first career relief appearance. He's 22-45 in his career with a 5.13 ERA and 545 innings of work. The 27-year-old brings a slider, sinker combination in the low 90s, throws a changeup as well. Charlie Dillard will be the first to greet him. Dillard tonight, 0 for 2. First pitch from James will be a changeup that gets in high in the zone, but called strike 1. The 0-1. Swings, fouls that one behind the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. That'll miss inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 delivery swung to center field. Moving over is Dan King, but he gets there in time and he'll make the catch a few feet in front of the warning track to retire the side. Couple more runs for the Dodgers. They'll get 3 hits in that time. 5 innings in the books. 5 runs for the Dodgers. They lead it 5-0. Okay. Friendly reminder for my managers tonight, when you are batting, if you could tell me your intentions for your pitcher so while you're batting, so that I know if I should be telling the story. Again, you're not being held to a bullpen situation, but if you tell me your bullpen plan, I can tell the story. So immersion is the goal here. We appreciate that. And this way, if you're telling me while you're batting, we can keep on going and kill the dead air time. All right, top of the 6th, Julio Arias ready to go again. Michael Sean Kane, Freddie Wilson, Bo Bichette are due up. MSK is your batter. He is 0 for 2. 2-2 pitch. Lifted into left field. Looks like he got under that one. Heading over to Catalina, who'll pull it in for the first out. Arias has definitely pitched far better at home, while his ERA is mid-4s this year. His ERA is a full run better here at Chavez Ravine. 1 out now. Fred Wilson is your batter. He's 0 for 2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Arias starting to gobble up the strikeouts. 5 strikeouts on the day for the lefty. 2 outs now. Bo Bichette will be your batter. He's 0 for 1. He took a walk in his last at bat. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nothing but air and crickets on that one. 6 strikeouts now for Arias. 5.5 done in the book here. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Dodgers lead it 5-0. Sean, are you staying with James? You didn't tell me. So again, when you're batting, please tell me your plan for your pitcher for the top of the inning the next time you're on the mound, so that I can not sit here and wait on you. Thank you. And Chris, please let me know your plan for Arias and if you have any bullpen action going on. Okay, perfect. You just did that. All right, Corey Seager will start us off. Christian James ready for another inning of work. Seager entering in 1 for 2 with a double. The 1-1 pitch. Into right field. That'll drop in for a hit. Second hit on the day for Seager. 10 hits on the day for the Dodgers. 5th consecutive inning that the Dodgers get a leadoff runner aboard. That explains the 5-0 lead. Timo Hernandez will be your batter. Hernandez tonight 0 for 2. Shift is on to Hernandez. First pitch swinging, hits it into left field, right in the direction of Canzone, who ranges over to his right to make the play for the out. Seager heads back to first. Hernandez retired on 1 pitch. 1 out now. Jalen Palmer is your batter. He's 1 for 1. He had the RBI into right. He scored. He's walked and scored. First pitch to Palmer. Change up in there in the upper half of the zone. Strike 1. The 0-1. Grounds it over to first. Kane has it. He'll give it underhanded to James, covering for the second out. Corey Seager will safely get to second on the play. Dodgers have another runner in scoring position here. Top of the order we go. Jordan Diaz, 1 for 3 tonight. The pitch. That one is going to miss low, ball 1. Sorry, do you still want me to do that? My apologies. I noticed the pinch hit request afterwards. Okay, thank you. The 1-0. Down to third. Stott has it. He'll throw it over to first in time to retire Diaz and retire this side. 6 innings are in the books here at Chavez Ravine. It is 5-0. Dodgers over the Giants. Arias staying in, going for his 7th consecutive scoreless inning. Noticing Hazahel Kahada starting to warm up in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Bryson Stott, Dominic Canzone, and Shamar Tennessee are due up for the Giants. We'll start with Bryson Stott. 0 for 2 tonight, 4 for 27 in his career against Julio Urias. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. 7 strikeouts on the day. It's been a little bit since we've done it. Godzilla mode. 7 strikeouts on the day for Urias. We've got our first out here in the top of the 7th. Dominic Canzone will be the batter. He's 1 for 2 today. Some days the heists are cruel, usually days that end in Y. Seeing activity down in the Giants bullpen. Logan Harasta beginning to loosen up. Canzone, 1 for 2, the 3-2 pitch. Got him looking. 8 strikeouts now for Urias as he's racking them up here in the mid-innings. Godzilla mode continues. 2 outs now, top of the 7th. Shamar Tennessee will be the batter. 0 for 2. I was wondering if anybody was going to use it. There we go. Godzilla mode. The 3-2 pitch to Tennessee. He struck him out, striking out the side, and more Godzilla mode. Make that 9 strikeouts on the day. Side is retired. Bottom of the 7th we go. Time, even if Tim Lowry's not here, it's time.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you. But you were born to rub me first.
Had to do my own rendition of that. Fluffy Kid and Ninja Show. 7th inning stretch. Seen a good one here from Julio Urias. Dodger offense is helping out. 5-0 lead for the Dodgers. Let's go bottom of the 7th. Logan Harasta will come in to replace Christian James, who did pretty good over an inning and a third. Third pitcher on the night for the Giants. Coming in now for Harasta, the 28-year-old from Webster, New York, the big 6'6", 230-pound right-hander. 29th appearance on the year for him. 0-1 with a 2.61 ERA. 41 in the third innings of work. He's given up 30 hits, 12 earned runs. 3 have been by way of the homer. He has walked 14 and struck out 43 to this point. Throws the fastball in the mid-90s. Complements that with a pretty solid slider and a changeup. 5th season in the majors for Harasta, originally drafted 7th round back in 2017 out of the University of Buffalo. All right, Harasta's ready to go. Juan Corcoran will be the first to greet him. Rod Messler, Mayron Catalina due up afterwards. Corcoran 0 for 3. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Next.
First strikeout on the day for Logan Harasta, and the first time that the leadoff runner has not gotten aboard since the first inning. 1 out now. Bottom of the 7th, Rod Messler is your batter. 2 for 3 with 2 RBI. Three, 2 pitch coming from Harasta to right center field. Going back, looking up, and that one is gone. Rod Metzler, the 1.0 legend, showing he still has it in his 2.0 cell. 15th home run on the year for him. RBI number 71. That is a 6-0 lead. You can see who just lost the bonus bets there. Alrighty, 1 out here in the 7th. Myron Catalina, the batter, 2 for 3 tonight for Myron. First pitch he sees, he gets under it as he was trying to go back to back, I should say. Dominic Canzone will pull it in for the second out. 2 outs now. Cody Bellinger will be the batter. 2 for 3 tonight with an RBI for him. The 3-2. Gonna miss inside, ball 4. First walk on the day issued from Logan Harasta. Runner at first, Charlie Dillard is the batter. Dillard quiet tonight at an 0 for 3. Shift is on. First pitch grounded right towards the shift. Michael Sean Kane has it. Goes to step on the bag himself and retires the side there. Rod Metzler hits a home run, the first home run we've seen this evening, and 7 innings are in the books now. Dodgers extend their lead. It's 6-0. Julio Urias' day is done after 117 pitch and 7 shutout innings with 9 strikeouts on the day. Great work from the lefty, the 10-year veteran. He'll give way to Hazael Quijada. Another lefty coming in, the 27-year-old from Highland, California. 50th appearance on the year for him. He's 3-0 with a 4.3 ERA. 81 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 79 hits, 39 earned runs, 11 by way of the homer. He's walked 23, struck out 80 to this point. He throws mid-90s with the fastball, the curveball, and the changeup. It is his 4th year in the majors. Originally drafted in the 17th round back in 2018 by the San Diego Padres out of University, California, Riverside. Got traded to the Dodgers back in 2022 in the offseason, along with Blake Snell, Sam Carlson, and Trevor Bettencourt in exchange for Jose Rodolfo and Kyber Ruiz. Also a defensive change, Grayson Greiner, the recently extended Grayson Greiner, coming in as a defensive replacement here to replace Timo Hernandez. Gonna have a pinch hitter coming up here. Joey Bart's day is done. Brennan Rivoli will come in as a pinch hitter. So a little bit of management on both sides. Brennan Rivoli, the lefty from Birdsboro, Pennsylvania, the rookie. 234 average on the year with no homers and 3 runs batted in. Quijada will make his first pitch to the new pinch hitter, Rivoli. And the first pitch is going to come in, and it's going to get him with a curveball. Oops, wrong button. Curveball is going to get Rivoli on the first pitch he sees, and he'll get right down to first. And with nobody out, Rivoli at first now. Jean Carini is your batter, 1 for 2. Does have a lot of experience against Quijada. He's 1 for 9 lifetime. First pitch swings and fouls that one off. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pops it up into shallow center. Coming in, Charlie Dillard will get there and make the play on the run for the second out. 2 outs now. Brennan Rivoli at first, and the King is your batter. The lefty is 0 for 3 tonight. 2 for 7 in his time against Hazahel Kahada. First pitch swinging, hitting into left field, but this one is slicing, and it will get away from everybody in foul territory. The 0-1. Swings right over the off-speed pitch. He's quickly behind. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Grounded to third. 1 hopper to second. Over to first. It's a 5-4-3 double play.
Yeah, baby.
Good work from Corey Seager. Over to Juan Corcoran. Over to Rod Metzler. And that will dispatch of the Giants. Top of the 8th is over. 6-0 Dodgers. Brendan Rivoli checking in as the catcher for this one. Staying with Harasta. New pitcher coming in. Logan Chapman. One Logan to another. From Logan Harasta, in comes Logan Chapman. The 26-year-old from Liberty, South Carolina, will make his 33rd appearance on the year. 4-0 with a 3.46 ERA to this point. 54 2/3 innings of work. He's given up 45 hits, 21 earned runs, 5 home runs, walking 20, striking out 46 to this point. He throws low 90s with a fastball, curveball, changeup combination. He's a rookie. Originally drafted by the Cincinnati Reds back in 2017. He was a 2017. He was a 36th round draft pick from Easley High School in South Carolina. Oh, scratch that. He was originally drafted, did not sign. Then he was an 8th round draft pick by the Giants out of South Carolina College in 2020. My bad. Chapman ready to go. Corey Seager's his first batter. Bottom third of the order. Grayson Griner. Jalen Palmer coming up. For Seager. He's 2 for 3 tonight. 2-0 pitch. Lined into left field for a base hit as that one got by Stott. Seager will get his 3rd hit of the night as he's feeling it. And he entered play since June 1st, hitting over 310, 312 to be exact, in almost 280 at-bats. Grayson Griner is going to come in. The recently traded for Griner, acquired along with Timo Hernandez and Heston Kjerstad in exchange for Larry Myers, Dustin May, and Louis Alcazar to Detroit. Griner coming aboard, 175 average on the year, 1 homer, 4 RBI, hitting just 2 for 17 so far as a member of Los Angeles. First pitch is going to be on the outer half, strike 1. Not far from the boss, but he's not there yet. Hi, Sharpie. The 0-1. In there, call strike 2. Now down, no balls, 2 strikes. They are heading into the 15th for that one between Cleveland and Texas. Apparently it's the only game on the scoreboard left since this is the late game of the day. The 0-2 misses just inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swings and fouls that one off. He'll stay alive. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. To center field. This one is moving. It's going to get down as King cannot get to it. Greiner's going to take the corner and head for second. He'll get in there with a no-out double. Oh, we had an injury. Oh, no. A foot injury. It was a foot injury to your backup catcher. Yikes. He's got a sprained ankle taking the corner. He's so used to not getting base hits. He gets his first double as a Dodger, and then he gets injured. How do you play this one? Who's going to be your catcher? Won't be Moncada. You know, at least Tim Walters has a 2 rating. It won't be Lee. Helton has a 2 rating at catcher. Anyone else have a catcher rating on your roster? Interesting situation. This will be interesting. So, Helton to second. It'll give you time to look at your lineup and see if you want to move anyone over. Interesting situation. So, we'll see how that affects. Good news, it happened in the bottom of the 8th, up 6. Roy Helton comes in as the pinch runner for the injured Grayson Greiner, who had to be removed. Jalen Palmer comes in. Palmer 1 for 2 tonight with an RBI. First pitch is going to miss inside. Ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. I'd always wondered what would happen in a situation like this, and now we're going to get to see it firsthand. The 1-0. That'll miss low. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch swung on. Hit into center field, fairly deep towards right center. Making the play, Dan King. Here comes a play towards the plate. Sliding Seager. Safe. He will get in just in time. It'll be an RBI sac fly for Jalen Palmer. He gets his 2nd RBI of the night, 3rd on the season. Good night for the number 9 hitter in his 4th career game in the majors. It's now the Dodgers with a touchdown as they lead 7-0. 1 out now. Helton still at second. Jordan Diaz will be your batter. He is 1 for 4. First pitch will miss low. Ball 1. I wonder if Chris is scouring through his roster to see if anybody has even the smallest rating. Even if someone has a 3 rating as a catcher, you're in. 1-0. Slapped into right field. Dodgers are going to just go offensively crazy here. This one's going to get down. Helton is going to score. Getting into second is Jordan Diaz with the RBI double. Diaz, his 9th double on the season. There's nothing, huh? Bummer. Well, I don't know. Let me check quickly. I don't know if we know the extent of it. It says 1 to 2 weeks. So if after this game, if you want to make a roster move, put them on the IR at all, let me know. And we'll do that before I sim the other 3 days. I'll do that for you. All right, 1 out. Juan Corcoran is your batter after Jordan Diaz's 13th RBI on the year. It's 8-0. First pitch swinging, fouling that one off. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch floats the curveball in there. It misses low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Swings through that one. It's a 1 ball, 2 strike count. It's Carlos Delgado when you need him, huh? The 1-2 pitch. Into right center field. Going back. Looking up. This one is gone. It's a home run for Juan Corcoran. Corcoran goes oppo taco. It's a 10-0 ball game. 7th home run on the year for Corcoran. 10-0 now. I know, huh, Sean? No one's on. 1 out. 4 earned runs allowed by Chapman here. Rod Metzler is 3 for 4 with a homer and 3 RBI tonight. First pitch to Metzler. Grounded hard to second. Bichette is there. Makes the play. 2 outs. Well, the 4 runs are going to help any worries about who's behind the plate be much less of an issue. Myron Catalina is your batter, 2 for 4 tonight with an RBI. Dodgers, 10 runs on 15 hits, no errors. The 0-2. Grounded to short. Giancarini has it. Throws to first in time, and that will end the inning. Dodgers put 4 on the board. Will go to the top of the 9th. They lead 10-0. All right, so Helton is your catcher, right? This will be fun. Hazael Kahada is staying in. Okay, Kahada only threw 6 pitches to get an inning of work done. Roy Helton and that big old 1 rating there. Anyone gets aboard, I have a feeling everybody's running, even Michael Sean King. All right, top of the 9th. 10-run lead for the Dodgers. Middle of the lineup coming up, Michael Sean Kane. Remember, every at-bat counts. 0 for 3 tonight for Kane. He's in jeopardy of losing his hitting streak. He's got a 17-game hitting streak on the line on this at-bat. 3-2 pitch. Grounds it to short. Over to first is Palmer. Kane is down 0 for 4 tonight, and it's very likely his hitting streak will be over. Freddie Wilson will be your batter. Wilson 0 for 3. The 1-1 pitch. Line shot into center field. That'll get down for a base hit. Wilson's going for 2 pretty quick here as that one got by. Dillard botched it. He made an oopsie trying to get that ball. No! And Wilson will get the single and advance on the error from Dillard. That is the first of his major league career. Took his eye off the ball with the team up 10. 1 out, 1 on at second. Bo Bichette is going to be your batter. Bichette is 0 for 2 tonight. Giants just 4 hits on the evening now. First pitch. We'll get in there. Strike 1. The 0-1. That one's going to bounce around and get away from Helton. No surprise there. That's a pass ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pelton never played as a catcher before. He's doing this in an emergency situation. The 1-1. Grounded to third. Over there is Seager. He'll make the throw to first in time for the second out. But meanwhile, the Giants will get a run as Wilson will score. Bichette does get the RBI, his 63rd on the season. It's 10-1. No one on. Bryson Stott is your batter. Stott tonight is 0 for 3. 5 for 11 in his career against Quijada. First pitch he sees to center field, towards right center. Charlie Dillard making the catch, and that is going to retire this side and end this ball game. All Dodgers all the time for most of this one. $700,000 will be awarded to the Dodgers. The Giants will receive $300,000 for their participation in tonight's game, as we will look at the box score here. Interesting situation on that one. He must be regretting not signing. Who are you talking about, Ben? I apologize if I'm missing that one. You talking Chance Sisco about the not accepting the tender? As we look at the box scores, it's pretty much all LA. As we look at San Fran, John Carini led the game off with a hit. We thought the Giants were going to go in a good direction with that. They were pretty quiet afterwards. Freddie Wilson was 1 for 4 with a run scored. Bo Bichette just got the last RBI there on a ground out situation, 0 for 3 with the RBI. Dominic Anzone was 1 for 3 tonight. Shamar Tennessee had the hat trick, striking out 3 times. Joey Bart was 1 for 2 before being lifted for Rivoli. There was 1 stolen base for the Giants. That was Bo Bichette, his 19th on the year. Thank you, Chris. I'll make the adjustment. Who are you calling up? You said Guerrero for Griner. And it's not a 15-day, it's a 10-day in eMLB for the position players. Okay, got it. No worries. Let's see. Jordan Diaz was 2 for 5, 2 runs scored and an RBI. Juan Corcoran, 1 for 5, 2 runs scored, a 2-run homer. It's his 15th on the year. Excuse me, it was a solo shot, his 15th. No, I was correct. 1 on, 1 out in the 8th. It's Rod Metzler who had the solo shot. He was 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 3 RBI. Marin Catalina is 2 for 5 with an RBI. Cody Bellinger, 2 for 3 with an RBI. Corey Seager was 3 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Justimo Hernandez and Charlie Dillard were the only people to not have hits in the Dodgers lineup. Jalen Palmer in his 4th career game went 1 for 2 with a run scored and 2 RBI. So again, home runs for Metzler and Corcoran. Metzler's 15th, Corcoran's 7th. Dope. Poor Attica. Julio Arias looking like the Arias of old tonight. The 29-year-old, 5-8 now on the season as he goes 7 scoreless, allowing 3 hits, 2 walks, striking out 9 on the day, 117 pitches thrown from the lefty, getting his 5th win on the season. He has been far better at Chavez Ravine than he has been elsewhere. Hazael Quijada allowed 1 run. It was unearned, though, due to the error from Charlie Dillard. 2 innings of work, 1 hit allowed for Quijada. For Rich Heisler, he started off well, was cruising through his first 2, but then the wheels fell off. 4 2/3, 9 hits, 5 earned runs. He walked 1 and struck out 3. Christian James goes an inning and a third, allowing just 1 hit. Logan Harasta allowed a run in the inning of work. He did. That was the home run to Rod Metzler. And then finally, Logan Chapman allowed the home 2-run shot to Juan Corcoran, as well as 2 other runs. 4 hits allowed. They all scored, but he did get an inning of work done. Player of the day. Gotta think it's Arias. Yep. Arias, easy pick for 7 scoreless with 9 strikeouts, especially striking out the side to end his performance. All right, let's leave this game. We'll check the scores. Red Sox will defeat the Rays 8-3. Pablo Lopez defeating Ben Spears in that one. Rafi Devers, his 30th home run. Andrew Benintendi, his 8th on the year. The Tigers defeat the Twins 6-5 with which Perez, I was messing up. Franklin Perez, his 14th home win on the year. That was Jose Miranda getting his 8th home run. 8th home run for the Twins, but unfortunately in the loss, Tigers defeating the Twins 6-5. World champion Angels run over the Jays 13-0. 2 hits allowed for Angels pitching. Sean Clisby electric on that one. 3-3 now on the year. Couple home runs. Brandon Marsh and Matthew Lugo in that one. Rangers will win in 17 innings against the Indians 5-4. C.D. Pelham will earn the victory. 4 home runs on the day for the Indians, but it was not enough. 2 from Bo Naylor was not enough. Rangers will walk this one off, needing 17 to win it. White Sox will win 8-4 over the Mariners today. Colton Bowman will defeat Endry Manrique. Home runs from, it's Michael Smith, Nate Lewis, Joey Best getting his 34th home run this year. Pedro Serrano, his 39th in the loss. Orioles beating the Nationals in an interleague game on the road 8-4. Connor Siebold defeating Noah Murdoch with help from Nick Spence's 24th home run on the year. The Royals will defeat the Marlins 5-3 with Devin Watts getting the win in relief. Home runs from Andrew Vaughn, Manuel Margot. Yeah, I already did it earlier. I only do it once a day. Jacques Landry gets his 9th home run on the year. Mets defeat the Cardinals 3-1. Franklin Parra earns his 3rd win of the year for the Mets. Robert Gesellman, his 3rd save of the year. The Polar Bear, Pete Alonso, got a solo shot in that one, his 27th on the year. Brewers come back to win in extras against the Pirates 5-4. Darius D-Mac McKenzie walks it off in the 10th with his 2nd home run on the day, 26th on the season now for D-Mac. Braves will defeat the Diamondbacks 9-7 thanks to a 6th run, 8th inning. Braves just blowing apart the bullpen of the Diamondbacks as they will win 9-6. Home runs from Jose Ramirez and Ozzie Albies in the victory. And the game of the night that you saw. Okay, I'm ready for bed. I'm sorry. Dodgers will defeat the Giants 10-1. Rod Metzler, Juan Corcoran with home runs. Julio Urias 7 strong shutout innings. 9 strikeouts on the day as the Dodgers will thwart the Giants 10-1. All right, let me do that change for Chris. We're going to send Griner to the injured list. 10 days. There he is. And Alex Guerrero will get the call up. So let's do this. Well, let's go here first. And then do this. Have a sip. All right. That worked. Let's check injuries really quick elsewhere. And then we'll go offline to complete the rest of the stream. Oop, hold on a sec. Wife just sent a message. Just had to check on it. All right, so Franklin, we saw Griner running the bases, sprained his ankle. Jandel Gustave also has a tender shoulder from pitching day to day, but it will affect him for a week. Antonio Cabela for the Royals, sore knee. He's day to day for a few days. And then Franklin Kilome for the Orioles is dehydrated. Drink your water or your beer. He's day to day for a couple of days. Alrighty. So, we got 3 more days to do. Make sure that I have the Discord working properly here. Yay, it's working good. Alright, so, I got 3 more days to do. I will do those offline. Let me see who is around. Yuka's on for drops, but she's going to be done anytime soon. I want to raid one of our own. Let's go to Tranquil Hill Farms. What's Tranquil working on here? He's doing a Q&A for OOTP. I like that. So we'll send it over to Tranquil as I will get the rest of the sim done. Let me do the next day. I hope we don't have anything happen there. Meanwhile, back to Litterbox I go, because Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. So, next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put the old noggin back on straight, and we'll be back in front of you. Coffee with the commish style, Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern. Look forward to that. We got 7 days coming up. We're doing the Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We're gonna be on September 1st. So remember, this Sunday, when you send team files in, you've got 2 more players that you can add to the majors, as we will expand from 26 to 28 players. So keep that in mind. But for now, let's send you over to Tranquil Hill. You'll get some extra balls of yarn for participating on that raid. Remember, how you think directs your life. When you think your best, you're going to be your best. So please go and do your best for the rest of this week. And I'll look forward to seeing you Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern time, for some more eMLB action. Make it a great one. See you soon. Peace.
You jackass!